Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's Kiara here. So today I thought I'd show you a tutorial on this look as you see here. What it is, it's just browns, golds, my favorite colors. I'm a brownie gold neutral person. I just feel like it goes best with my complexion and I just love this look. I use this look so much and every time I use it I get so many compliments. So I thought I'd show you guys how I get this look. I hope you guys enjoy watching, and yeah, so if you want to see how I get this gold glittery look, please keep watching. Okay, so I've already applied foundation and eye primer on my face. For foundation today I use the NARS Sheer Glow foundation in the color Deauville. I really like this foundation because it does give you a glowy finish. Even though I am combination skin, dry and oily, I still really enjoy this one. I actually want to try out the sheer matte one, so I'm gonna get my hands on that baby pretty soon. So yeah, let's jump right in to, oh, and for eye primer I use my soft ochre paint pot by MAC. As you can see, it's like yellow based. So yeah, let's jump right into the face. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I am going to apply concealer. And for concealer I'm going to be using my MAC NC15 Pro Longwear Concealer. And with that I'm going to use a beauty blender and I'm going to wet it a little bit with my Fix Plus. Just to get it a little damp. Once we have it a little damp, then I'm going to go ahead and take my concealer and apply it in the areas that I want to do a highlight. So one pump is plenty. That's all I pretty much use. So just apply it with my hand on the areas that I want. Definitely under the eyes. And then a little on my chin and on my forehead and on the bridge of my nose. Like so. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and take my beauty blender and I'm going to just go ahead and now I'm going to go ahead and set that with my under eye powder, and for that I'm using my MAC Emphasize powder, which is a white base powder, but it's very light, nothing too much under your eye and stuff, because you don't want it to look super white because then it just won't look nice. So go ahead and just take that right under the eye. Pretty much put it where you put your concealer. So a little on my chin, some on my forehead, down my nose, around my nose, like so. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and powder the rest of my face. And for powder I'm going to use my MAC Medium Mineralized Skin Finish powder. It's basically just a lightweight powder, maybe a little bit of color, nothing too much, and just go ahead and powder the rest of my face. And for contour I'm going to go back to this palette here. I'm going to be using another sculpting powder by MAC. I'm not sure what color this is. I know it's the second to lightest color in the MAC selection of these colors. So I will try to look for the name and I'll put it in the description box below. And for a brush, I'm going to be using my Real Techniques. This is the contour brush. And just take some on brush like so and put it in the hollow parts of your cheek. And I'm gonna go ahead and just darken up my forehead a little bit, just to give me a little bit more of a bronzier look, just so I don't look so pale. Like so. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the exact same thing on the other side. For blush, I'm going to be using my MAC Melba, which is this kind of colored brush, which I really love. This is one of my favorite blushes. And I'm going to take my Real Techniques blush brush and just go ahead and dab it in there and blend it into the skin. Looks something like this. Okay, so now that I'm all done with my face and powder and everything, I just like to go back with my powder brush, which is also, this is a Sigma powder brush, an F10 powder brush, and I just like to just blot my T-zone. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead into my eyebrows. I'm gonna be using my Brow Wiz from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color Brunette, because I am a brunette, and this is, I don't want something too dark because my eyebrows are already as thick as you can see. I don't really fill them in much. I just fill in a little bit of the sparseness and angle them and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So first I'm gonna just brush my hairs. I'm gonna be using my little mirror for that. Okay, that's all set. So now I'm gonna go ahead and set my eyebrows with a gel, a clear gel. And the one I'm gonna be using is again my Anastasia clear brow gel. They also have tinted brow gels, but since I have a really thick brow and it's a lot of coverage already as far as using the pencil that I use, it's just too much color and I don't want it to look super dark on my brows. They already look pretty filled in as it is, so don't want them to look super intense. I'm going to be using my Lorac Pro palette. It's a little dirty. That's the only thing I don't like about the Lorac Pro palette is the outer part of this palette. Like, it just dirties so quickly and it irritates me. But I love this. This is like my holy grail palette. I love this so much. So I'm going to go ahead and start off using the color Taupe, which is a brown, light brown color. That's going to be my transition color. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Sigma tapered blending brush, E25 brush, and I'm going to go ahead and take that color and I'm going to put it right into my crease using windshield wiper motions. Just a little on the brush. And just go ahead and use that on the crease and just blend it. Blend, blend, blend. Now you go a little bit at a time, so you put a little on your brush and then work your way up. You don't want to put too much product on your brush because then it's a little harder to blend out in the end. So I put some on that, so not this side. Just go back and apply a little more. Okay, once you've blended that out, now I'm going to go into the next color I'm going to be using is this gold color called Gold. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that into the inner part of my eye, of my eyelid. Not the whole entire eye, just the inner part. So like 3/4 of it, so. Like about there. And for brushes, I'm using my 239 E brush. This is a holiday brush from MAC, which is just a basic eyeshadow brush. Just to there. And now I'm gonna go ahead and do that on the other eye, the same thing on the other eye. Like so. I love this color, it's so pretty. It's like a true gold. Okay, so now I'm going to take my tapered blending brush and just blend it out a little bit. Just because we want this all to be seamless, you know, just blend nice and blend it out. No harsh lines. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and deepen the outer V of my eye. And the colors that I'm going to be using are the colors Sable and Espresso. So first I'm going to use the color Sable just to get a little bit of a head start, and then I'll darken it up with Espresso. So first, and I'm using a MAC 217 brush, which is a blending brush. And I'm going to go ahead and put that into the color Sable and just to the outer V, which would be here. And now I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye. Like so. So now I'm going to go ahead and darken up that outer V a little more. And I'm going to be going into the Espresso, using that Espresso. You definitely want to use a little bit at a time, like I said. The little, and then you build up, just because if you put a lot of product on your brush, it's harder to blend out. So just a little at a time, definitely. Just go ahead and see how that's darkened. I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. Just okay, so it seems like they are pretty the same. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and go back with my E35 blending brush and grab that taupe color and go ahead and just blend out any harsh line. Same thing on the other side. So I want to add a little warmth to the eyes, so I'm going to go ahead and use, this palette that I have here, I'm using this soft brown from MAC, which is a little orangey tint to it. It's a really pretty color, definitely pretty to warm up the eyes. I'm taking that on my E35 brush and just applying that to the transition color. Just warms up the eye. Okay, like that. So now I'm going to go ahead and highlight my brow bone. And for the highlight, I'm going to be using Retrospect by, which is this color. Yes, this color here by MAC, which is a really, really pretty highlight. Sparkly, it's beautiful. I love this color. I'm just taking just an ordinary little brush. Alright, and I'm going to go back with my blending brush and just blend this out upward. So there's no harsh lines and all the eyeshadows just blend nicely. The key to a perfect eye is blending. Blend, blend, blend. So now that I'm all done with that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a cat eye. They're my signature. I love cat eyes. So for that, I'm going to be using my Mega Liner by Wet n Wild in the color dark brown. So I'm using a brown liner rather than a black liner, just because I feel like brown goes really, really well with this look. Okay, and once my eyeliner is on, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go back to my eyes and I'm gonna do my under eye, and I'm gonna be using that soft brown from MAC, and I'm using a MAC 213 brush to do this, which is like a pencil brush, a domey pencil brush. Just take that color under my eye. I'm going to use this Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last liquid eyeliner pencil in the color number 2 Espresso, which is also a brown liner. Just going to line my eyes. And I'm also going to tight line. Like that. And now I'm going to go into mascara. And for mascara, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Power Volume Collagen Mascara. I'm going to use 2 mascaras. This one and the Jordana Best Lash Extreme. So first I'm going to use this one. And just apply coats and coats. Okay, and now I'm going to use the other mascara. Now I'm going to do my bottom lashes. Like so. Okay, so now for the last finishing touch to my eyes, I'm going to add a little bit of glitter because I love glitter. And for glitter, I'm using this, the NYX Liquid Crystal Liner, or NYX, I guess, NYX, in the color Champagne. Just going to take some, and I'm just going to put it on the inner corner of my eyelid. Just really feel like this really does just wake up the look of the eye. And okay, and now I'm going to go ahead onto my lips. And for lips, I'm going to be using a combo. I'm going to be using Boldly Bare for my lip liner to line my lips. do like to go for that Kylie Jenner look on the lip, so I'm just gonna make my upper lip look a little bit bigger. And I'm going to be using two lipsticks. The first lipstick I'm going to be using is the color Yash by MAC, which is a brownie kind of color, and that I'm going to be using in the outer corners, the outer part of my lip. And then take the color Snob from MAC as well, which is a kind of pinky baby doll pink, and just put that in the center. Like so. To look something like that. Yes. Alright. And now I'm going to go ahead and set my face with the NYX Fix Plus from MAC. Just a couple of sprays. And this is how the eyes should look. And this is the finished product. As you can see, it's very brown. I love browns. They're like my absolute favorite colors. I just feel like it goes super well with my eye colors because I have light brown eyes, I'm sorry. But yeah, I really love this look. It's like my go-to look all the time. As far as glitter, I love glitter. It's optional. If you don't want the glitter, just keep it with the gold. It's even as intensifying as it is doesn't do justice on camera, but in person the gold is like, it's amazing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching my video on how to get this look. I hope you recreate it, and I hope you love it as much as I love it, because I love this look. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.